My gosh. Yes. You're gonna make bank at Pokemon Go Fest. Also, I'm still really obsessed with the hooks that you recommended to me. I tried to use a hook that was not from this set, and I was like, I really don't like how short it is. Yeah, but for the price, I would totally buy another set of these. Especially like when you're working like a bobble stitch or something and you just have a lot of loops on your hook. They're just perfect. Now I'm kind of considering buying like 2 extra sets just in case they like stop making them. Really are. I need to like link them in my link tree. So when is Pokemon Go Fest this year? We went a couple years ago just because it was here in Seattle. It's in Vancouver. I might have to show up then. The school year will be over by then. You should make your daughter come help you. I'm also gonna message you a link to a pattern. Just sent it to you. I just made one of these and they are so stinking cute, so. So you can see the signs better in the back. So here is my little sign. Welcome to my crafty coven. You can subscribe to become a stitchling. And then here is my custom sign that my husband lovingly had made for me. There's my bun. And then up here You can see my girl Ponyo. And so adorable up there. Oh, I'm so glad the sound is good. What a work in progress. But like, so worth it. What are people up to today? How's it going? You crochet? What's your current whip? Just one of them, because I know we all have like 10. I'll let you know if I go, for sure. Are they going to have a bunch of other vendors there, or are you just setting up nearby? I honestly can't remember at our Pokemon Go Fest if there was like a market. I was very focused on catching Pokemon. Maya, Andrea. Well, that's awesome. Yes, I will be sending you all the good vibes. Your work is amazing. You deserve to make lots and lots of cash there. Oh my gosh, absolutely send me pictures of it. I bet the sewing on it has to be a lot, right? I will send you all the vibes for you to be able to push through the sewing. Are you only crocheting Pokemon for the festival, or do they allow you to sell anything that's outside of the fandom? Oh, you're so sweet, the Crochet Queen. Thank you. Oh, that's cool that you don't just have to do Pokemon. Just some. You gotta do a bunch of Pokeballs, I feel like. There'll be tons of people and kids who will be like, well, even if I won't buy this, I have to buy a Pokeball. Sure, yeah, that makes sense. I hope the vendor fee wasn't too outrageous. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Ilaria. That's so awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Also, I've been meaning to ask you, like, are you doing crochet full time? Or are you, like, balancing it with work? Melanie? I feel you. Trying to teach and do crochet on the side is a lot. But I'm really excited for like my first summer as a crocheter so that I can really focus more on my social media. I'm still kind of hoping to hit up some markets, but really trying to push hard on social media right now. I have my Togepi and my dinosaur and Totoro, even though I haven't. Yeah. I really do need to like build up stuff for a market. I keep taking on like custom projects, which I'm definitely not like mad about, but yeah, so cute. I have enough room. And dino. I have like some things built up. Not yet.
It's so big.
I love it.
It looks angry too from certain angles. It's really funny, which fits for Togepi.
Like big as my head. We should
Also,
just give him a bun.
I realized with the sound cut off and stuff.
Yes, that is the Crochet Grove Dino. I really love it. And then she just came out with a mini one that I really need to get the pattern for. But obsessed with him. The only thing I didn't like was just the yarn I chose. Like, it's so cute, but it's like a really plush yarn. And I could not keep count of my stitches to save my life. But it's really cute. I love the little bump on his back. She also has really, really good videos to help you with some of the steps of making it. Her instructions are written very clear, but there's just some things that, like, the way she does decreases in a certain way to fill in the gaps, like around the legs and the tail, is just really, really helpful. And she did such a good job with her video tutorials. Hi, Angelica. How are you? Hi, Margaret. Hi, Ari. Also, the other thing I love about the Crochet Grove Dino pattern is it's, like, extremely low sew. It might even be no sew besides the face shaping, which I didn't do because I was lazy. But yeah, she has a way for you to connect all the legs together rather than you sewing on the legs after. Hi, Ash. Hi, Jada. Me too. I don't know why. I just hate sewing so much. I was making some stars today, trying to make some a soot sprite pattern, and I had made the 2 stars that I was gonna sew back to back. And I was like, you know what? I don't even want to sew this, so I single crocheted around it. Like, that's how much I hate sewing. I can't even do it for one small thing. Somehow you do it with your crochet hook and it's totally different. Yeah, I completely agree. I really have wanted to make a couple different bags. Then I'm like, ugh, I'd have to line it. And I'm okay doing hand sewing, but again, I just don't want to hand sew. But I know if I get the machine out, like, I'll probably destroy my crochet, and then I'd be devastated. Hi, Joy. Absolutely. Also, I hope your daughter's doing well. Must be getting close to the end of the school year. can't believe she's finishing up 5th grade. Really can't. Also, I feel like she's looking more and more like you. Like your daughter and Danica's daughter, I both thought they looked so much like their dads, but now as they're getting older, they both start to look like you and Danica. Absolutely, like 100%. Hi, Frog Princess. Hi, Aza. Isa. Saying that right? I believe that. He would pass that on, wouldn't he? Hi, Hex. Also, Chris, is it hard to get your daughter to just not want to take everything that you crochet? I feel like she's right at that age where she's like ready to collect stuffed animals like crazy. I had a feeling. So funny. You gotta be like, you know, when it's like you'd ask your mom, like, can we get food? And she's like, no, we have food at home. She's like, can I have a jelly cat? You're like, no, we have jelly cat at home. Just go make that for you. Yeah. I mean, you know, the world revolves around her, right? Also, thank you for the coins. No, I wish I lived closer too. We need to like meet halfway sometime. Yes, that would be amazing. I also think it'd be hilarious to like watch us meet each other halfway and just see how much yarn and stuff we bring. Just like what we think we need and how much we realistically get done. I either way overestimate or way underestimate. Drives me crazy. Oh, so is mine. I mean, it's like somewhat organized, but I just, you're like, you want a new project and then you don't have just the right yarn, you know? Do I have colors that could work? Of course. But like, it's not exactly right. Oh. And you gotta buy more. Then Joann's was closing. Had to buy some more then. Exactly. She did that. But I heard that Kirschner's is picking up Big Twist, but I think it's online only. Which kind of stinks because I feel like coloring is always off online. It's depending on the lighting they shot the photo in. But I really like Big Twist, so even if the color ends up being off when I order something, I'll still really like it. I also really think like Joann's should have stuck to just fabric, and Michael's should have stuck more to like painting and floral and those types of supplies. And they could have divided and conquered, but they just both tried to do both poorly. Your business and your soul. Also, before Joann's had said they were closing. I don't remember how long ago that was at this point, but they had their Yarnormous sale. And so I was getting skeins for like $2.50. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy one in every color to have like a good base collection. So I had already done that during that sale because it was like 70% off. And their closing sales are obviously worse than that Yarnormous sale, but then it just created more panic buying. Oh, absolutely. I've started having to do like curbside pickup at Michael's when I need something random like floral wire or hot glue gun because I can't stay out of the yarn aisle. I do a curbside pickup so I don't go over there. Because if not, then I'm like, well, I'm here. Let me just look. And there's no such thing as just looking. Yep, I feel that. One of them has already closed by me, and the other one's still open, but I haven't seen a countdown for the days, so I'm not quite sure. The last time I went there wasn't really anything that I liked. Mostly just that giant yarn that you like hand crochet with. I also really wish I could just like one type of crochet. You know, like some people are like, oh, I just make plushies, or I just do wearables or blankets, and I like to do it all. And so just constantly doing everything, but it all requires different yarn. Crocheted some flowers and plants recently. Then I had to get even smaller yarn. I wish I had your kind of commitment. Then I made one cardigan and it was so cute. Making one for my principal right now. I also was only gonna do amigurumi and wearables. Then I saw that star blanket. There was all that drama. I don't even know. So I bought a different one that I've been working on slowly but surely. And then my friend sent me that rose bouquet blanket, and I kind of wanted to make one, but I like don't need any more blankets at my house. So she commissioned me to make it. Well, I guess I just do everything. Well, besides socks, I don't think I'll ever crochet any socks. Sock yarn is too small. Oh boy. Thank you. It was for sure a lot of work. And I had to crochet 30 roses on it, and for whatever reason, I wanted to give up when I only had 4 roses left. Like, my brain just wants to make me quit the closer I am to being done. What if you just gave up now? What do you mean? Well, you know your brother had to go crazy with the camera angles. So, here's where you can see my Crafty Coven sign, where you can subscribe to be a Stitchling. And my custom sign. And in case you wanted to see my girl Ponyo hanging up there, give you a little zoom in. Just hanging out. My gosh, a 25mm hook. I could never. I used a 19 for a shawl that I made, and I thought I was never gonna finish it. Thanks so much, Kathleen. I'm very excited about it. Hi, Leia. Hi, Issa. Do you have like an absolute favorite yarn, Chris? I feel like Bernat Blanket is it for me. The Posh, I think I'm just not experienced enough yet using it. Just, it's so fluffy, I kept missing stitches with it. That's what I did the dino out of. I've used the loop and threads, and I don't mind it if I'm using it just for one project, but I tried mixing it with other yarns, and it just doesn't have the same thickness. And no, Kathleen, I'm sorry, I have not found glow in the dark for Boogie. I found another one, but it, like, felt like dry grass mixed with chemicals. So I'm really trying to find a good glow in the dark yarn. I'm only seeing it on Amazon, and I really don't want to buy it from Amazon because it looks like exactly what I saw in the store. This brand, it looks so normal, and it feels disgusting. Alright, have a good night, Chris. Enjoy dinner. Hi, Whitney. Keep seeing glow-in-the-dark yarn that's like I think this is just light green. I don't think it's glow-in-the-dark. Yeah, it smelled really weird. So I want glow-in-the-dark yarn, but I don't want to feel like I'm inhaling lead. It's also every time I find it, it's so thin that it'd be really hard to make Oogie Boogie out of. He'd be so tiny. But I will definitely let you know. I'm still looking out for it. Whitney, I hope you're doing well. I can't wait till I get around to your pencil blanket. It's on my list. I just promised myself I would get through some of my whips first. I also don't need to be buying more yarn right now. Yeah, bye, Dan. I know. I shouldn't ask you, right? You'll just encourage me. Haven't done a corner to corner before though, so I really need to try it soon. I'm a bad influence about everything, Whitney, so don't even feel bad. I'm the worst person to go shopping with if you wanted to save money. Because, I'll help you shop. I'll be like, yeah, that's gonna look so cute on you. Yes, you need that purse. I'm not a frugal friend. But I am a teacher, so I will be done with school here in 20 school days, so hopefully I will get to it this summer, having a lot more free time. The corner is easy and it works up fast. I'm just a little nervous about the color changes and keeping track of that. But I feel like since your design is the colors are gonna be straight, that'll help me get good at it pretty quickly. Versus doing something that's like a Graphgan. You know, I don't think this is 17 inches wide, but I'm gonna measure it because I am not good at estimating. 11 inches, people. Oh gosh, that's gotta be starting soon, right? Soon as kids are out of school? Whitney, I'm really jealous. Okay, wait, when do your kids start school, though? I am in it until June 17th. You guys started pretty late, too. It's earlier than us by like a week, but... School year is just too long. That's what it is. So when you do vacation Bible school, are you guys just doing like a week-long session, or do you do it the whole summer? Because I know when I went as a kid, like, each week kind of had a theme, but then they would kind of repeat based on, like, the kids changing because people weren't there the whole summer. And yeah, we do have fall break, but not a Thanksgiving break. We just get a couple days for Thanksgiving. Cool. I hope you have a lot of fun, and I hope the kids listen to you a little bit. I mean, they're gonna be excited that it's summer and having a ton of fun, so there'll be some mischief, of course. You know, Whitney, I just hope that, we go viral together, and then we can both just crochet full time. Hi, Felia. Thank you for sharing the live, Whitney. I really hope so. I mean, that's kind of why I've been going the social media route more than doing markets, just because it feels a little bit more sustainable. I can only crochet so fast. See, I'm kind of trying to do both. Yeah, I agree. They really don't. And especially, like, I want to be able to charge what I'm worth. Like, I made that rose bouquet blanket, and when I broke it down, like, that should have been a $600 blanket, at least. And it's just hard knowing, like, no one's actually gonna pay that. And it really was just, like, a for fun project for me that I didn't know too much about going into. And I was happy to do it for a friend, and she covered materials in some of my time, but it just doesn't feel like I'm gonna find very many people who'd want that blanket, but then would pay even minimum wage for me to make that. Thank you for the rose. Hi, Dora. I'd easily pay $30. Yeah, and like, act like you just crochet with your mind. And they're lucky like that yarn's only $30. Like the blanket I made was made out of blanket yarn, and so it was $100 just in yarn. And people just really don't understand how long it really takes. But I mean, sometimes I don't even realize how long I've spent on something. Like, I was like, oh, I probably did this for like 2 hours. And my husband's like, no, it's been literally 5 hours. You have time blindness. And I was like, oh. Yeah, I know, right? Clicking in my wrist that I think is being hopefully canceled out. Some noise cancellation, but feel you. I mean, and then you see those other like pro crocheters on live who can just like crochet this fast. I don't know how you do it. Not my speed. Because I am in my closet Cuddlebee studio. I live in a small apartment in Seattle. So we don't have an extra bedroom. So my husband converted my closet to make it into a streaming studio. But this piece on the end is some of my crochet to kind of, you know, help with that closet atmosphere. And I do not take any disrespect at all. Thank you so much. It's really cozy, actually. And it cuts down on the noise a lot. Like, there's just constant sirens and even it's not our AC even being on, but there's a constant fan going to like keep air flowing around. And I never realize how loud it is until like you hear it back on camera. It is so comfortable. I'm very, very grateful to my husband for making it. And he set up all these signs for me. So if you want to join the Crafty Coven, you can subscribe to be a Stitchling. My name's Accused of Stitchcraft. Well, my crafty name. My actual name is TJ. And then here's I'm going to be hanging some more crochet up there right now. I've got Ponyo up there in her bucket. She's just watching over me as I crochet. Nice to meet you, Faith. Oh, thank you, Whitney. Yes, it definitely is love. He has supported me through so much. We met right as I was graduating college, and I was about to get a job, and then I was like, I really feel like I want to be a teacher, but I should go back and get my master's degree because it's a huge pay difference, like $8,000 to $10,000 a year to teach without a master's degree. So he supported me for one more year for me to get my master's. And so I just felt like he'd already kind of like done his part for me. And when I picked up Crochet, I thought he'd kind of just be like, all right, that's your thing, go do it. And he has just taken it on, helping me make the social media and setting up this streaming area. And I'm just really, really grateful. I just felt like he already did that with me becoming a teacher. So I just feel very, very lucky. Hi, David. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, Whitney. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Have a good day. It really is. I never expected it, Faith, truly. Like, I had met him when I gave up on love, basically. But I was kind of like secretly stalking him from a distance. I used to be a club photographer, and he was a dancer. I'd always take photos of him dancing, but I was like, that guy has too much confidence for me to go talk to him. But finally I ended up talking to him, and yeah, the rest is history. Thank you so much, David. I am streaming by a computer now instead of my phone. So much nicer. And like see everything easier. And I'm able to stream to Twitch and YouTube as well. And let me show you my camera angles now. So you can see my crafty coven sign. And then a custom neon sign with my name. And I have some of my crochet hanging up here. Well, just one for right now. I'm gonna add some more up there. Yeah. It's really awesome. Yes, it's Oogie Boogie, one of my favorite. I have made 3 of him now. Yeah, I think that's my 3rd one. The pattern's by Nerdy Knits. She's amazing. It's just so fun to make. Thank you. I'm really hoping to find some glow-in-the-dark yarn to make another one of him. I just haven't found any that I like. That doesn't feel like gross chemically yarn with a really bad smell. But he would be so cool in glow-in-the-dark yarn. I also just finished this Togepi Pokemon recently. Started him a while ago on stream. Yeah, I almost did him in the brown burlap. It started as a request from someone that I did a custom order for, and then I just had a bunch of leftover yarn, so keep making him in that. A bread? Would you like a croissant? A crochet croissant? Oh, do you have green color blindness? The red green? David, I've actually been wanting to crochet a croissant, so I'm gonna write that down that you like that, so that I can make sure to tag you when I make it. Oh. Hi, Brittany. So, is there a color? Oh my gosh, you're still an artist. Of course you are, because you don't give up easily. You got that creative side. That's so awesome. David, I'll try to see if I could crochet something like that. Giving myself some notes. So, Faith, how did you figure out how to deal with that when you're an artist? Like, I know some people, like, I've seen people on TikTok kind of show how they'll see the variations in the color. I haven't played the game yet, David. We just moved my computer to a different room. Oh yeah, we played It Takes Two. We haven't played Unraveled 2 yet. Hi, Nikki. Oh, that's awesome that your partner can help you with that. I will have to check out some of your art. As soon as I'm off live, I'll go look at your page. I'm so happy though that you don't give up on your art and you keep pushing through that. It's amazing. And I feel like it, like your mom was saying, it does give you like a different viewpoint. Hi, Mia. How old were you when you figured out that you had the red-green colorblind? Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that. And I've seen those videos online where they try to, you know, advertise the glasses by sharing them with people, and it's really cool, but those glasses are so expensive. It's not feasible for most people. Oh, that's good that you were able to find it early. I'm an elementary school teacher, and I always worry that, like, one of my students might struggle with that, and I'm always nervous if they're getting their colors wrong. I'm like, oh, is it because I'm, like, they need more practice, or is there something else going on? Oh, I see. That makes sense. Do you have that surgery where they, like, cut your eye muscles? My sister was supposed to do that, and she just refused. I don't blame you. A really big surgery. So thank you to your aunt and uncle for all that they do. Not easy being a teacher. So I really appreciate them. Yeah, that's the same age she was when they asked her too. But she's had it mostly managed now through wearing some prism lenses. It's improved a lot. It's still not perfect, but I don't think them rushing her into surgery was like the best answer for that. Thank you. Yes, this song is a banger. Faith, what type of art do you like to do? Since I can't go view your account right now. That's the only thing that's annoying about being on live. I hope. We have hope and faith in the chat. Everything. So like you draw, you paint. So awesome. Oh, resin. My mom used to do resin. Nails, journaling. Oh, I love that. You're amazing. My mom used to do resin art of like ocean waves and stuff. She's done it on like tables or, I mean, basically anything she could pour it on. Oh, love that you crochet, Avi. That's my fave. Do you do any like digital art too? Bookmarks. Now you're speaking to my reading heart. I love books. Do you have like a TikTok shop that you sell your bookmarks in? Hi, Spooky. Hi, Esmeralda. I love that. I haven't heard of that before, but I might have to look into that. I want to start selling some of my stuff online, but just trying to figure out things like I need to get a P.O. box, that people don't have my address. Then just figuring out pricing. Also need to build up a stock of some stuff. I don't have tons of stuff that hasn't been commissioned for other people. So I feel like you should look into Redbubble too. You just sound, there's so many different ways you can like sell your art on there. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to figure out how to do shipping. Like I want to make sure I'm charging enough to cover shipping, but obviously it depends on where you're living. You do have Redbubble, oh my gosh. Love that. That's where I always buy my phone cases and mouse pads. So cool. Have you always loved art? Like from being a kid, or do you just learn more as you got older? That is really cool knowing your art's like out in the world. I only discovered crochet like super recently. Did art till you're 24? Oh my gosh. So interesting. So what made you get into it? What was the moment? So awesome. I love that, like, you still found art, though. I definitely think there's, like, a type of art for everybody. And yeah, commitment's definitely the hardest part, right? There were so many times I wanted to give up on this, but then once it finally clicked, like, it's just become a whole new passion for me. Like, every day I, like, can't wait to get home from work so I can go crochet some more. Oh, you made your first shawl? That's so cool. First thing I made was a beanie. Took me a very long time to figure it out. I kept dropping stitches on the side, so my rectangle was just getting smaller and smaller. And then I got into amigurumi, so making some stuffed animals. I love fluffy yarn. I mean, let's be real, I love almost all yarn, but yarn is kind of the best. My work. I'm not forgetting to turn my work. Of course, the moment I do that, the factory knot. Never trust a factory knot, people. Whole cardigan's gonna come apart and you'll be very sad. Even when they seem tight, trust them. Ooh, what was it? Interesting. I've never heard of that show before. Patchy Patch, that sounds so cute. Oh, that was so precious. I love your friend for making you feel so seen, like... It's a good friend. I understand that. I have a penguin that I take everywhere with me. Pengu. Same. Same. I can't sleep without it. I know. They're never the same, honestly, after you do. But I wash mine as well. Like, touches my face and stuff. But I wash mine and then I just dry it inside a mesh bag. I used to let them air dry, but then I heard they don't dry it out super well, so... Always just hand wash with some dish soap. Especially since it's handmade. Yeah, I know. The hair on my penguin is like kind of matted down now. They're washing it. Definitely not like fluffy when I first got him. I feel because they have feelings. I get it. I'm like that person that like feels bad when there's only one of something on the shelf at the store. I'm like, it's gonna get lonely. You know? If it's like an if you get it. Exactly. Well, thank you for hanging out with me, Faith. Thank you to everyone who's stopped by. Oh, someone just joined on Twitch. Hi, Ruby. How are you? Working on a hexagon cardigan right now. Oh, thank you, Ruby. I appreciate it. I just got this stream room set up. My husband's been working on it for me. It's not my first. It's the first time I've streamed on Twitch and YouTube. I've been streaming on TikTok a little bit. Oh, thank you so much, Ruby. You're so sweet. Let me show you. So I like to call this my crafty coven, where you can subscribe to be a stitchling. I do need to put some graphic stuff on my channel. I know it's on my list of things to do. And my custom neon sign. And I have one of my crochets hanging up there. I need to add some more. Oh, that's really cool. Yes, I can type. Oh, my Discord. Now I have to think off the top of my head. I always forget my Discord. Actually, don't think I have my Discord account anymore. Yes, Faith, I hope I see you again soon. I am on the same name on Twitch and on YouTube. It's accused of Stitchcraft _. I'm also on Instagram at that name. And YouTube. Okay, perfect, Faith. I will follow you back on those, for sure. I'm excited to see your art. Thank you for hanging out. Alright guys, I am going to hop off. I need to eat some dinner. And I'm a teacher, I gotta get ready to be at work tomorrow. But thank you all for hanging out. I hope you have a great day. I will follow you back, Ruby. Thank you. Have a good evening, okay?